Hey guys, Putty here and welcome back to the Proving Ground. We are here for Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Welcome back to the Proving Ground. Oh god, Fuyuko. Come on. Welcome back to the Proving Ground. Today we can announce a couple of things. First of all, we have got our first male steal from US Pro. DC Rain is coming back with his tag team partner too. Eddie Howard, who we've already signed, but we're not going to debut him until DC gets here. So there you go with that one. We've also signed a new girl, Electric Dreamer, because she's good for one thing. We took her from Ali. She's good for one thing, which is good. I mean, she can wrestle, but she's also going to be the new color commentator after she's gained some experience. So she's working as the third person on the booth, and we'll be replacing Ernie Turner with her shortly. Yep, that's what she's doing. Also, we signed Tiffany Jade. I might have already mentioned her, but her contract has now begun. She is starting her push to the top. A very solid worker who is reasonably over. Used to work for US Pro as well. They've grown to national now, so they're less our competition really, but we still hate US Pro. Marv is apparently leaving the company tomorrow, so I had faith that Sam would take it into his own hands to re-sign Marv, but he has yet to do so. So, in fear of losing him... Oh, this wasn't meant to be the match. Oops, I booked in the wrong match. In fear of losing him, I am going to have the Ring Generals drop the titles here tonight. So, yeah. We are main eventing with Fuyuko Higaseon, Senpai-kun, versus Joanne Rodriguez. Both of them are obviously super hot right now in terms of momentum. So, women's title, Higa over, open, called, decisive, and I might have to keep J-Ro strong. Of course I do. Keep J-Ro strong. There we go. Cool. J-Ro kept strong, everything good. Now, we are going to semi-main with a tag team match because we have had a match announced for the Night of the Champions. It's also been announced by the general manager, Ana Garcia, that the Night of the Champions will be the first MAW pay-per-view to take place in Louisiana. That's right, we are going to Louisiana for a huge pay-per-view debut there. But our main event tonight will be Froshore on one side of a tag team match, and Ernest Youngman on the other side of the tag team match. Casey and... I guess we'll put Am-El in there, and then we'll have the heels go over. That kind of makes sense. And this is main event level stuff, so 16 minutes. Ernest pinning Am-El, who's gone up in weight class, by the way, which now means his star quality is a little bit higher. At least I thought it was. Yeah. Huh. That took an increase anyway. And it took a 4-point increase on that. I went through on a couple of people, got slight weight improvements, so yeah. Slow build, they can probably call it, because it's a good set of lads. There we go. I won't keep Fro strong, because I feel like that would hurt the match too much, and the match is already not looking the brightest. So we are in the Mid-Atlantic for this one. Let's have a look at what attendance we can expect from the Southeast. Yep, the same. Higher, actually, from the Southeast. The Great Lakes. Yep. We are over enough in those regions for that to be a thing now. We can also expect decent attendances, like, pretty much everywhere. With the Tri-State now. Wow, I did not know we were that over in the Tri-State. Holy shit, we sold out a 10,000 capacity arena back in June or wherever it was for one night in New York, and we were so happy with that. Now we could sell out 20,000 capacity arenas. Shit. We'll see how one night in Montreal does this year. So, yes, we need to do the tag team title swap, because I know the Ring Generals only had it for a month, but if we lose them, then I don't really want the titles vacated. We've never had a vacant title in MAW, despite our turbulent position as a regional company in the past, so I don't want that record to be tarnished today. I would actually consider... Yes, I'm actually going to put this as the semi-main event. Hashtag Tag Team Revolution. Because it's good enough to be it. Sorry, Medina Marv, you've been great servants to the company, and I really do appreciate your service, but I have to let you go. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd like to keep Marv, but he's a booker somewhere, so he actually won't sign with me. So, we'll see. And then to open up the show, Nigel versus... Robbie Wright. And that is going to be a 30-minute... No, Robbie's the one with terrible stamina, right? He could probably do 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Hopefully a show-stealing performance from these two for the TV title. There you go. Should be a good match. Then chuck in a few other people like Crime and Punishment versus Firehouse. Yeah, we'll do Firehouse. Crime and Punishment versus Firehouse. Just do it for 10 minutes. Crime and Punishment over. And then we will do some of the women. So we'll have Electric Dreamer teaming with Alicia Strong to take on Musha Shibo and Bell Braden. 8 minutes, take Electric Dreamer out of the booth, and we'll have Alicia going over, because lol, Alicia wins. Yep, we want that to be after the Nigel versus Deuce match, or Robbie match. Yeah, it was Robbie. Francisca Duran, who also increased in size to a lightweight, because I thought, oh, Brooke Tyler's a lightweight, this will work brilliantly. No, her stud quality dropped from an A to a B+, so hopefully that doesn't affect her development. She's up to a B in psych, guys. She's up to a B in psych. So I want to put her with a good technical worker, which I think is Brooke Tyler. Which reminds me, if Amber Allen is available, we should totally go and sign her, because she's like one of the best technical women's wrestlers ever. Because that's like something she focused on when she was training. That's actually in her bio. It's like, most people are really good at all-rounders. Amber Allen is a technical wrestler. Like, that's specifically in her bio, so we could go sign her. And then I want Toxic Smoothies in a match, so we're going to put them in a match against the Disposable Heroes. Gonna have them going over. There you go. We could put them up against Aces, but I value the Aces too much. He says as he does not book them on the card, instead choosing to book Disposable Heroes. Okay, I think that looks like a good card to me. No, we can't. I was going to say, we could not book any angles. And I was like, no, actually, you're not allowed to book no angles. So we want a sports entertainment, no risk. Oh, wait, no, that's not the one. We want a sports okay. Oh, wait a minute. Sports entertainment, no risk opening, because that's the one with Success, Fro, and Ernest to open up the show. Should we make it 8 minutes to hype their feud along? Then we will have the DeVille and Primus little promo segment. We will have a entrance from our champ Fuyuko Higa, Soon Senpai Kun, and yeah, oops, I turned match ratio down to 60%. I only wanted to do that for TV shows. Perfect. Alright, just to make sure we're in Marland Wood. We are. Good stuff. Boom. And we did 25,000 this match. Impressed. Robbie Wright was visibly tiring, therefore we need to watch him with the stamina. Good opening promo between Fro and Ernest here. Oh, by the way, if this recording sounds weird, it shouldn't. But if it sounds weird, it's because I'm rendering at the same time as recording. And hopefully it all goes well, but that might be a cause of some issues. It's been a cause of issues before. That was years ago. This did well, but Electric Dreamer and Alicia Strong were not very good as a team. This did well as well. This did really well. I expected it to do well, but it shows Francisca's ready, at least to fight with the big girls. So Brooke Tyler defeats Francisca Duran in 8 minutes with a Brooke Breaker. This probably should have semi-main evented. Ernest and Casey are a good team. I should probably put them together now, because they're kind of out of the main event, although Ernest is obviously, we should mention this. Oh yeah, so this event is the first one taking place in Louisiana, and we're going to have the last battle. It's going to be... it's up here. Cage Modern. There you go. And it's going to be Ernest versus Fro in a traditional Night of the Champions steel cage match for the heavyweight title. This did really well. God damn, Disposable Heroes, they're ready. Kind of. This did really well as well. Oh god, I thought this was the semi-main. No, it's not. It's actually just a random tag match I threw together. This is probably the semi-main. It is, and it got a B plus. Wow. And about the feature great action. Oh shit, I had the ring generals going over. Oh no, they're gonna leave with the belts. I'm not gonna go back because we've had good grades. Fuyuko Higa enters. And the match gets a 91A, despite freaking Joanne being kept strong. One day, we are not gonna keep J-Ro strong. And Fuyuko in this match is going to get an amazing grade. In a match that had excellent in-ring action, and great heat from the audience. Fuyuko Higa defeated Joanne Rodriguez in 9:36 by pinfall with a Higa green driver. Fuyuko Higa makes defense number 1 of her MAW women's title. The show gets an 88B+, increases our popularity in 19 regions. I should mention, I got a pay-per-view deal with a new company called Pay-Per-View for You, which has medium coverage throughout the US and small coverage in Canada. So, Joanne, Fuyuko, come here. This was a really good show. Marv, I'm just going to tell him he's awesome if this is our last encounter. I'll miss you, Marv. I'll miss you. Yeah. I will miss Marv. I'm not even joking, and I will miss him hugely. I'm really impressed with both Fuyuko and Joanne's performances over the last 2 months. Getting those two A's is astonishing. Very well done to those two girls. Very, very well done. Emails waiting. Hopefully that increases the... It does not increase the importance. Wow. Huh. I guess the Proving Ground just was a worse show. Boris Stadler has left MAW. Wow. Which means the title's automatically vacated. They are. Shit. Huh. I've got it. We're not going to have a new tag team champion announced or appointed. What we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we will make it so the winner of the Sam Keith Classic this year becomes the new tag team champions. So there you go. That's what we're going to do this year. Oh my god, Marv's gone. I swear he wouldn't have re-signed with us, right? It was Marv. He's an interesting return to Maul for the moment. I guess he fell out with Sam. Let's have a look here. Yeah, yes, add him to our shortlist. But no, not Match Street. It's News Archive I'm looking for. There we go. So let's have a look at just all years. This is his News Archive. Huh. So he is Booker of Rhode Island Pro Wrestling. Huh. I wonder if that's still the case. It is. So he's booking SWF's DevFed. Interesting. Alright then. I wonder why Sam extended his contract last time but wouldn't do it this time. Well, the Ring Generals leave 3-time tag team champions. Fantastic servitude to the Fed. Would have loved to have dropped the titles on their way out, but that's okay. Yeah, these guys have gone to international again, which was not a surprise considering, yeah, they're still more over in other countries than they are in the US, which is huge. Like, huge to me. They're not too far off of international, to be honest. They're rising quick. They're rising quick. I wonder how national battles are going. Have they started yet? They have not. I think they will, unless SWF has dropped into Cult, which they have not. So national battles will start here. If any of these companies are national in Japan, they'll also start there. They'll also start in Canada, not Mexico, though. I imagine, yes, the national battles will start in Canada. I'm not even like, maybe they will. No, they're going to. So, yeah, not surprised on that one. Huh. So, yeah, our show did not raise in importance, which is very interesting to me. It's one of only 2 shows now on the entire calendar that isn't of above average importance. Which makes sense. We're still only a little tiny promotion. I'm not surprised we don't have a ton of above average kind of events. We're also going to see what our attendance figures are going to be like for an above average importance event, because we haven't seen that yet. We've only seen... Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we have. We saw it for the Ripcord Invitational, which got how many people in? I don't think it was that many, honestly. Yeah, it was the same Oh, that reminds me, I didn't actually look at the buy rate. There you go. It would be the biggest buy rate of all time. Wow. Yeah, because we've also got the Canadians in there as well. So I imagine without the Canadian deal it would be lower. But we're almost at 1. At a 1 buy rate, which is a big turning point for us. In terms of pay-per-view revenue, we've gone up a little bit. Ticket sales have gone down. by enough that we might even not make a profit, which would be annoying. I would love... We had to sign a bunch of those people to written deals, if you remember right. So, yeah, we're trying to be Rock Downpour. Still wrapping it. Wait a minute. On touring crew, I'm going to change this to Electric Dreamer. Yeah, so I can just monitor how well they're doing. So, like, just instead of having to, like, take Ernie out, I can just go, oh, this is how well they're doing. There you go. I like that booth. I think that's a good booth. So, in terms of storylines, we've got this one, which is doing surprisingly well. And everyone's doing well in it. I've just naturally gotten used to booking everyone strong. Not Bell Bryden, though. Bell Bryden does not get booked strong. That's also going fine. Yeah, cool. I've just naturally gotten used to booking the storylines now, which is a good sign. Okay, in terms of hidden gems... No, I was actually looking at Gary the Entertainer as possible... as a possible... What's the name? It's a possible color commentator, but I decided against it. So Fuyuko Higa-san, Senpai Kun, is, yes, continues to get over across the US, specifically in regions that we're huge in, like Mid-Atlantic and Southeast. But she's going good. Joanne Rodriguez continues to drop, I would assume, but is that up? I believe that's up, ladies and gentlemen. That's always good. Make sure we keep her strong in the weeks where she's not defending the title. Not in Time to Climb, right? No, she is not. Alicia Strong is slowly creeping back up there, which is always good. Our women's division is full of stars now, as you can tell. Just full of stars. That's what I love about this roster, is that we do have more stars now in the women's division than we do in the men's. I kind of love it because it's obviously a huge, like, I love women's wrestling in real life, so it's like, oh, we're pushing the women. That's a really good sign. But I kind of hate it because they're limited to only 10-minute matches, so it's like, damn you. Of course, Mrs. Francisca Duran continues to grow in her popularity, just naturally getting the fans behind her, which is always good. Another one who should be ready for the main event scene is Austin Smooth, who I don't think we even... Yeah, we did. We used Toxic Smoothies. Sees that... I don't think that's a pop cap, because we got the 65 in the Tri-State, although that's dropped, which is unfortunate. And in Hawaii, we've also got 65. So, let's think about pushing you. You probably should be a main eventer. I don't know why you're an upper mid-carder. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's auto push. You're a heel, right, Austin? Yes. Austin Smooth is Fro's, like, early 2020 opponent. Hell, you know what? Austin Smooth might be... I'll try not to spoil too much, but Austin Smooth might get a big push next year. I don't know if he's quite ready yet, but maybe. Because, I don't know. He's not as good of a worker as Ernest is. But Fro is really good now. I can't expect Fro to carry people. He's second on Ring Generals. Second on Showstoppers. Like, as much as he used to be this unreliable worker, the only thing that's wrong with Fro these days is his stamina isn't very good. Shines me. Could Fro go up a size? I doubt it, but if he could, then that could possibly improve his stamina. He could. Guys, should we risk it? Should we risk dropping Fro's star quality? Oh, I've got to. That stamina increase would be fantastic. Alright, check that number. It's down. Oh, stamina's down. Sorry, not stamina. Stamina's the same, but star quality is down. Oh, no. Nothing else is down, though. But star quality is. First promo is going to be worse now. I knew that was taking it a step too far. Going up to light heavyweight is usually never a good idea, but he's bigger now, I guess. Is his power down as well? Is his power the same? Yeah, his power's the same. That means he has put on some serious extra pounds. Damn it. Oh well. We might have just ruined a star, guys. That could have hurt his pop cap too. Not that it's particularly huge to begin with. At least he's still the number one on franchise players. Number 2 is still Ernest, who continues to be over, kind of, and continues to be, really good at what he does. He's actually turned into a very good technical wrestler, which is really encouraging to see. Which reminds me, Francisca Duran. I know you're probably in one of these categories. No, you're actually not. There you go. She's number 1 on Hot Prospects. What's your technical wrestling starting to look like? It's starting to shape up, but she obviously needs a lot of work. What about the one, the only Katie McKean? She's still not quite hit 77 in sight yet. She's a little worrying. Nah, I should be fine. Should be fine. I should stop experimenting with those weight increases. They're too risky. They're too risky. Alright, in terms of pop, we got up to an 80 in the Mid-Atlantic, and we got up to a B in the Great Lakes. That's huge. Up to a 71 in the Tri-State. I believe that's 1 point off of B-. In terms of progress towards national. Oh, by the way, the Mid-South has now gone down to 99 importance. And the Tri-State's back up to 100, and so is the Northwest. And after looking at a map of the US again to refamiliarize myself with the regions, we're probably going for our national regions to be going New England, which is right above the Tri-State region, Tri-State, Mid-Atlantic, Southeast, so that's the East Coast, and then Great Lakes, which is just one in from the Mid-Atlantic, and then possibly, and then the other, once we've solidified those 5 areas, I think it is. What's that? Let me count them. New England, Tri-State, Southeast, Mid-Atlantic, and Great Lakes. Yeah, it's 5. We'll be moving into the Mid-South, for sure. That's a definite one for the Mid-South. And then possibly, we're not entirely sure about this one yet, either the Northwest, the Midwest, or the Southwest. Probably the Southwest, since California is kind of a big wrestling town. But then again, it's not great for importance. But maybe one night in LA. But I don't know. We only do one night in pay-per-view a year, and next year has been confirmed already by traditional media outlets that it's going to be one night in Montreal. So yeah, that's what the calendar looks like, and the next show is going to be the Night of the Champions, a traditionally good pay-per-view. Will there be a women's... Fuck. Let's just delete that. A traditionally good pay-per-view. Will there be a women's title defense? Not sure yet. That'll be established on the TV shows in the coming weeks. But there will be a world title defense, and it will be for sure. Well, I shouldn't say world title. We will have a world title, but it has not been defended in Canada yet. So we will have Ernest Youngman versus For Sure for the MEW heavyweight title. Is it the last time Ernest Youngman gets the challenge for the title? Who frickin' knows? Did that match? No, it wouldn't have ended up on top 10 of all time, but it would certainly have hit the top 10 of the year. Oh, it might not have, actually. I don't think it did. Yeah, it just missed out on it. So did their WrestlePalooza match. It was better than their WrestlePalooza match, at least. It's good to see them improving. I'll put them in a Texas Death Match next. Maybe we will, who knows? Yeah. It's amazing how we've grown. Like, I didn't realize how many good matches we actually put on in the first year, but from B-minuses to, well, so from B-minuses in the first 2 years, straight to A star, and then this match, I think this was a bit of a, yeah, this is probably a bit of a step backwards. Oh, I forgot they put on a really good match that year. Shit, wait a minute. They've been feuding since, like, forever. Wait. Greg Gage. Okay, I thought that said Ernest Youngman then. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. And then, yeah, they had that match. And yeah, we've grown a lot, so. It's interesting that after all this time, Froshur and Animal DeVille versus Casey Valentine and Greg Gage is still in the top 10. I was thinking eventually, maybe when the series is finished, I'm going to go through and do, like, there's an article on the Cornellverse website, the top 10 best matches of all time, explaining the history and stuff behind them. I was thinking maybe when the series is done to go through the top 10 matches in MAW history and explain them, because there's some cool stories behind that, like the Sean McFly, Casey Valentine random-ass TV match. Also, I assume Sean McFly versus Ernest Youngman is on here. Yeah, it's the one below it. Ernest Youngman versus Sean McFly is on there. Ernest Youngman, Alicia Strong, Joanne Rodriguez, just the random throwaway ripcord match. Then Froshur and Animal DeVille, Casey Valentine, Greg Gage, and then Froshur, Ernest Youngman at WrestlePalooza 3, the original Where It All Begins Again match. Just a bunch of there's a bunch of cool stories to tell here. Froshur, Greg Gage is an interesting one. I don't remember that one. The rest of these I remember. That one I don't really. Okay, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Check out the rest of the series. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time for the Night of the Champions, the final pay-per-view of the year. After a sensational year, how many awards can we rack up? You'll find out about that. Not next time, but the time after. I'll see you guys then. Oh no, my recording button has fallen off. Goodbye, guys.